07 Commanders. My name, Commander Fearion, Foxtrot Echo 1. And boy, there's a lot going on. We're going to talk today. We're going to look at the Type 8 for a little bit, talk about it. And then there was some new changes that just got released today in the Thargoid War. And we'll try to make heads or tails of it because we're not really sure what it means. But we're going to try to figure it all out. You know how it goes, Commanders. We're going to get started right about now. Alrighty, we're here. Do we got sound? Always got to check because I've done my intro many a times where I forgot to turn on the microphone and it was not good. So today we're looking okay today. Doing all right, Commanders. Hope everybody had a great week. Sorry, I've been trying to. I got gigs going on and stuff, so I'm trying to make a little bit of money so I can afford to, feed the cat, that kind of thing. So apologize, less videos, but I decided I was going to make one today, hell or high water. Screw money. Let's just talk to the Commanders. So a couple things are going on today. One is we have to take a look at this, like the Lakon Type 8, and wow, she's a beauty. All right, so I'm going to show you. This comes from dpss.space. Thank you guys for putting all this together for us non-partnered type folks. Now listen, this is a pre-rendered. This is a box, whatever they call it. This is kind of what the ship's going to look like. We'll get to the actual detail, more detailed, and even the detailed ones aren't going to be exactly how it looks later. I mean, obviously they were pretty close with the Python Mark II, but they are. It's going to be fairly close. So anyway, here's the pre-version. You can see it's kind of I don't know if people agree with me or not, but this is very Millennium Falcon-esque. If it has that, there's that kit with you put that kit on it with the turning dish on the side, it's going to be like a boxy version of the Millennium Falcon, in my opinion. Now, this particular ship is supposed to be some sort of a transport ship. Now, that could be transporting troops, transporting, slaves, transporting, slaves, everybody who doesn't do that, transporting bodies of any kind or, different items that you could carry. It's possibly, and here's some more renders. It's possibly going to be able to do combat. This thing is pretty sweet. You can see even in these pictures, the engines on this thing expand and contract. So this thing will definitely 100% be able to land on a Coriolis. Or the nice thing about this ship is it fits on a medium pad. I mean, isn't that amazing? I mean, that we've always wanted that for our old buddy the Clipper, but because he's a medium ship, but he fits on a big pad. So this is like a big ship fits on a medium pad, which is nice because they put the feet like closer together so I could get down on there. And then it doesn't matter if it hangs over a little bit. Who cares? We don't care. I like that Frontier is going outside the box a little bit. They haven't completely gone outside the box, but the SCO drive, the supercharged overdrive, was a huge step in the right direction for making things less painful, especially on the veteran commanders, because a lot of that stuff, they want us to build ships, they want us to do that. Well, yeah, but right now, even getting the materials is just ridiculously hard. And now, at least when you go to a place to get materials, you can find stuff in signal sources, right? So in signal sources is all well and good, except when the signal source, you say you have a signal source is kind of a source out in space where you kind of go out there and then you jump down into the section of space where that thing is, and then there's some sort of an event there. And that's where a lot of the materials can be collected, is in those signal sources. if you don't want to do missions or other things like that. Missions are great, but they take a long time, right? So a lot of times we're just going to a place to just load up on what we need so we can do a ship, right? And even with that, most ships take, 15 or more hours to get all the materials if you don't have them already, right? So, and I'm not one of those people that'll go out for a week and try to get all the materials of everything. That's just a ridiculous project. I will never. I know some of my friends like to do that, and they're insane. Okay, just putting it out there. Okay, so yeah, you get out there, you look at the different versions, but these engines are killing me because they're like X-wing kind of engines. I mean, there's no wings, but these are basically the same thing. An X-wing will open up its wings when it's in attack mode, and will put them back when it doesn't need them for travel, and also when landing, because of the mail slot probably has to get them out of the way for that. Yeah, that's really cool. But they led to some conversation when they were talking about the arms that will have armaments, and they mentioned turreted and armaments, and possibly, hopefully they have big enough slots so that people can do, because mostly a transport ship it's probably going to double as a mining ship, and maybe it'll be a really great one if it has enough hard point slots that are bigger than a 1. It'll be a nice mining ship as well. Now, I'm not a miner. I'm just saying I know that you need at least a couple of slots that are like 2 or something, so that you can put on all the stuff to refine and all that. Whatever. It's not my gig, but I appreciate those guys. But yeah, so that's what it looks like in its raw form, right? So then we're gonna come down here. Here's what she's supposed to look like later, and this thing's going through a cycle. So you can see all the different versions of what's going on here. That's the front. There's a side. Now this, I want it to stop. Can I just get it to stop? Oh, hold on. This right here, this reminds me of the Millennium Falcon as well. Now, I don't know what that thing is, but the Millennium Falcon has a very similar thing on the side of it. And that's what started giving me Millennium Falcon vibes. Plus this, because the Millennium Falcon, after it was, taken over by Han Solo and all that, they took out the centerpiece and it left the arms on the Millennium Falcon, which I think another ship might have that in this game as well. I think the Type, or not the Type, but the Crate Phantom has something like this, but it's not quite as profound as these are some big arms, man. And it also sort of reminds me of the Shrike from Star Trek, because the Shrike was a mining ship, but it was also very capable of combat. And as you well know, I can't remember what movie that was in, but the Shrike was, or not the Shrike, but a Shrike came later. This the one in what was that? Where Picard met his like clone or something, and then they came in. They were on a mining ship, and the ship would fly over a planet and drop stuff down to the planet for mining. I'm not sure that this is going to do that, but it would be cool. So, but it's not the Shrike. So just before you started typing in the thing, I know I said the wrong name. I can't remember the name of it. But that's not unusual, okay? I forget things. So, but any event, if you watch that movie where Jean-Luc, and then, it was like they came back in time. I guess like Vulcan got destroyed. I can't remember. I've watched so many movies, guys. I'm of a certain age that all the movies kind of jumble up in my head now. I can't keep them all straight. But anyway, so yeah, this thing is really cool. Obviously, there's the one picture that I was using. Now here's the front. Obviously, that looks exactly like a Lakon. That's a signature Lakon thing with the low, and it's low into the ground, so it should be easier. Now they say you're able to see to the ground on this. Now I don't know. I mean, with the auto docking, yeah, who cares? But I mean, yeah, if you have VR or whatever, and you look out the windows, okay, that sounds cool. It is what it is. But most of the shots on this one, I think the wings are extended, or not the wings, but engines are extended. Yeah, the engines are extended. Not sure on this one. That one definitely extended. That one, the engines are closed, so you can see on the. You can't really see them, but you could see them on the this one. So like right here. And the only thing I'm curious about too is if this thing's going to have a gunner seat, or maybe two of them because it is kind of square. A gunner seat so you can bring your friends, and they can help protect you from pirates and things of that nature. That would be really great as well. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this one. I mean, I'm not a miner, but I just want to slap some guns on it and see if I can kill some Thargoids with it myself. But that's just me. But it may become useful depending on its turning radius and stuff, because it is a medium. I might turn a little faster. It might be okay to collect materials in this. I don't know that it's going to beat, a Cray Phantom or an Asp Scout, or for turning radius, because you need that when you're farming materials. You need your turning radius, so when you do your little trick, you log out to the main menu, and then you come back in, and then you have to go into super cruise real fast, and you shut off your engines and you flip the ship around, because it always ends up, it doesn't always, but most 99% of the time it ends up behind you, so you got to flip the whole ship around. If this has that kind of turning radius, that would be amazing. Where it's the vertical turning radius. I don't think side to side matters as much, but vertical would be, so you can just flip it over. But I don't know. We don't know. We don't have any details yet. They said they're not going to. I mean, they're planning on showing us more of it in the next. What's that called? Frontier Unlocked? Yeah, it's right down here. Yeah, the Frontier Unlocked. So that will be next month on. Can I get to the next month? June. So the last Wednesday would be the 26th. So that's probably when we're going to hear about that, on the 26th. We'll see more of this. Plus, they said they might announce some other stuff. Plus, obviously, there's still, it's getting to be about time where they're supposed to be releasing PowerPlay 2.0, but I'm not so sure. I'm not sure how they're going to release it. I hope that they don't just like piecemeal that to us over the next, year. I mean, I don't care if it gets some polish. But the way they released the Thargoid War was very frustrating, because we had zero idea what's going on. The Elite Dangerous team, the FDev, they're not a real talkative bunch. Okay, they keep things pretty close to the vest, except for Arthur. He does a mic drop every now and then, which is funny. Which is how we knew about the Type 8 ahead of time. I think my picture that I posted of it was pretty accurate. Maybe not Eagle 5. I thought they were going to come out with the Eagle 8, but they didn't. They actually, this one's really serious. This is a serious ship, and this is, I'm really impressed with how this one looks. I mean, it just, it looks like it could shoot some stuff. So even if it's, if it's a couple, if it's a couple turreted and a couple big mounts, and maybe if it does have some sort of a gunner seat or something on either one side or both, that would actually be pretty cool. It would actually be better if it was back here. That way you can bring a friend or take your hired pilot, because we actually need more for those pilots that we're paying a fortune for that aren't doing anything. We could really use a ship like this that we could stick them back there and make them shoot stuff. That would be really cool. Or, like I said, you can bring a friend, bring two friends. I don't know how this is going to be set up, but it's going to be neat. Like I said, it's got complete Millennium Falcon vibes to me, but but it's very boxy. But it's basically, the Millennium Falcon was a transport ship originally as well. So we'll see what they do with this, and then obviously they'll have skins for this. We don't know. I don't know if they're going to do that FOMO thing again, where if you want it early, you got to pay a bunch of money. I don't know. I'm not really interested in paying for this one ahead of time. I was with the Python Mark II, but and I used it. And I used it for the last Thargoid Titan in Hadad. So let me go to this now. All right, this is the new post that came out today about the Thargoid War and some of the changes. It says, we hope you're enjoying the changes to the Thargoid War and feeling the significantly increased effectiveness of activities such as engaging interceptors. Yeah, I went out and engaged some interceptors this morning, and it wasn't pretty. I was trying some of those combat zones. Yeah, still not good at those. Okay. The after reviewing the war effort progress, we've noticed some hesitance with engaging with Thargoid spires in the lead up to the Thursday maintenance. That's because they said they weren't going to reset them. So we were like, well, we don't want to kill it too early, right? We need that. How are we going to make billions if we kill that too early? As a response to that, an additional change to spire system mechanics is now live with immediate effect. And don't forget, if you didn't get the update, there is updates this week for everything. For voice attack, for the other one, what's that other one called? The one I like to use, the HUD, the ED HUD thingy. And then there was an update for Copilot, ED Copilot as well. So be prepared, commanders. If you're gonna play, you might want to get your updates done before you get started, so you can rock and roll. It is Friday, right? And everybody's getting off work or going to bed. I don't know what the hell everybody's doing, but in any event, so system progress caused by spread pushback will no longer be affected by regeneration over the Thursday turn. I'm not sure how that works. So I'm struggling, just like many of you commanders. We don't know what's actually going on. We're just making this shit up. We don't know. Example, a system may be at 30% progress just before Thursday maintenance, with 15% due to spread pushback and the remaining 15% due to in-system activity. Previously, all 30% would have been regenerated over the turn. Okay, yeah, because if you don't get to a certain point, they take a certain amount away. I remember that. I hate those mechanics. With this change, only the 15% due to in-system activity would be regenerated. After the turn, the system would be at 15% progress with the spread pushback preserved. So basically, we're not going to lose our progress on the pushback thingy majigger. Okay, so you guys write that down because there's going to be a test later. So with this change, you can rest assured that attacking any spire system at any time of the week will contribute permanently to the war effort. Well, okay, so I guess when you attack a spire, it affects other up to 10 away or whatever. I don't really understand exactly how that works, to be honest, commanders. I mean, I'm trying, but I haven't been able to wrap my head around it. And no amount of guides and reading, 400-page documents is going to help me get there. Okay? That's not me. I don't do that. Additionally, we have clarification to this point from the 18.06 update notes. Fully taking a spire system will always result in spread pushback to the equivalent 85% of 10 systems. Now, I hear the AXI guys talking about 85%, 15%, blah, 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 how they push it over, blah, blah. I don't understand what all that does. I just go by, they say, yeah, go attack this. Just attack that. And then I go do that, because that's the extent of my expertise in the actual how the mechanics work. I just go pew-pew stuff. Whatever they say to go pew-pew, I go pew-pew that. This means that no matter which activity is undertaken within a spire system, by the time the spire system has hit 100% spread pushback to the equivalent 85% of 10 systems will have occurred. There's no completion bonus. Afternoon, Will. Good to see you. What's your IGN again? I know you by another name. In addition to the above fix, it's also been deployed. Oh, red eye, red eye. Sorry, I forget. Sorry about that. Nothing personal. Anti-Xeno conflict zones within Counter-Strike systems will now correctly be visible. Anti-Xeno conflict zones within will now be correctly visible in the navigation panel. Okay, I'm wondering. I got to check that out. I wonder if I didn't see. See, I was having trouble this morning. I was looking for these conflict zones within any system, and I was like, well, how the hell are you supposed to find them? Because you can't really just stop. You can't really just stop in the system and do a scan, right? So if you activate your scanner, you got all this, and then you have to like do the little radio thing where you find the signals, and then you go click on them and it tells you what they are. That's really difficult to do in a Thargoid control system. So I was wondering, like, how the hell? I mean, yes, I know somebody's going to write me, well, you can just fly around because that's part of the fun, and I'll tell them, no, that's not. It's ridiculous. So basically, yeah, I wish there was a way to more easily identify them in the system, especially in Thargoid zones where you can't really sit there and scan easily, right? So you can do it, but it'll take you a month of Sundays because you'll get pulled over every 2 seconds, right? So that's a thing. The anti-Xeno conflict zones are now correctly okay. The rewards for defeating the Titan Hadad will be available later today. Now, I didn't see an update to that anywhere, but hopefully they're available now. I don't know. We can go load a bomber, slap a sticker on it, see what happens, see if they're in there. All right, so we'll go back to our game. Let me switch over. I don't have anything really planned as far as gameplay today, but I did want to talk about those two items at least, and we'll hang around and we'll see if we can find something to do that I want to do. Let's see. Okay, so let's grab Helldiver. That's our main bomber, right? That's going to be our main bomber. I'm pretty sure eventually I'll dismantle at least 2 of the other bombers, but I don't know. We'll see. I may just leave them. I mean, they're good set pieces for pictures. Let's see. Okay, so now we should be able to go to the library and see what we see. Now, I still like this Python, but I just don't have any. I have a second one. I just haven't done it. So you can see this one's got the 3-star sticker, and it needs a 4. So hopefully the decals and what else is it? Okay, so this is the one I usually switch. Let's see if there's a 4. They didn't even put out a picture of it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 4 right there. So that one's black. This one is silver, chrome. And this one is white. There you go. Boom. It's got a 4-star, baby. That's right. We got 4 stars. They did make the stickers available. Hopefully they've done them ahead of time. I mean, obviously, there's still 4 to go. They also put out a warning in the Frontier Unlocked. They put out a warning. Zach actually was more telling than Arthur was on this one, but he said, seemingly it's like the Titans are just, sitting around letting all this happen. And Arthur kind of clipped him and said, well, just don't get cocky. So I don't know what they're planning, but, we'll find out soon enough. We don't know if they're going to bring back some of the challenge it's pretty challenging now, except for, the AXI guys, they're all pros, man. They're not going to screw around. They're going to just beat the thing to shreds. I mean, they killed this last one in like 2 days. That was pretty amazing. So what are they going to do to counter us? I don't know if they're going to counter us or if they're just going to pop out more panic Orthrus or whatever. That's one thing that, is still going to be viable, is going and hunting the Orthrus and going to spire sites. As far as I know, we haven't gotten any general orders from the EXI guys about spire sites, whether or not to attack them, but I'm sure that people are still attacking them because it's still the best money out there. especially if you're in power play. Well, the power play that there's like 2 or 3 of them that'll give you bonds. 07 Riddick, good to see you, my friend. So yeah, so they're still working on it. I don't know. The other, and the stability, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix that stability stuff. They didn't really say anything about giving the rewards to everyone this time. So I don't know. Maybe they only did it for the people that actually participated and not just flew through the system this time. I don't know. But I think at this point, most of the serious commanders know that you just need to do it either solo or with a very small group of friends. 2 to 4 tops. Just stick with that. There were some glitches last time. Still. Especially I know Open was glitchy. I know that the AXI group was glitchy. So there were some glitches. And then obviously the other problem was when it was in Meltdown, where for whatever reason, the AI pilots were engaging the Thargoids and getting them. And I don't know why they're being aggressive anyway, because I thought that was something they fixed previously, where when it's in Meltdown, everything's fleeing, so it doesn't stick around and kick your ass, which is great, because I went in there early in the morning solo, got a bunch of materials that I needed to get, which are almost impossible to get at a live Titan. But, I went in there and took care of that, and then, it's like, all right, but then we went in later. I went in with a couple friends. We got accosted by the aggressive. The first time we were fine. The first time didn't have a problem. The second time we went in is where all of a sudden I'm looking around and I see there's an AX pilot just getting pummeled by a Cyclops, and then the next thing I know, there was like 10 million Cyclops in there. I mean, there was a lot. I remember seeing at least 6 or 8 of the Thargon swarms in there, and usually even when you're attacking the Titan, I don't usually see that many. Haddad, yes, there will be a caustic cloud over that for the next week, and then it should go away on the 3rd. So the 3rd week out. You can't go in there now anyway. There are other dead Titans though you can go visit, which are just as fun, right? There's nothing new. There's nothing different in Haddad's carcass than there is in, Tyrannus, Oya, Ligong, any of those. You can go to any of those now and go get material. You can collect materials, but the only material that's really useful at this point is the shards, the Thargoid shard crystals, and you need those for the anti-nano field, protection for the older Guardian weapons, which again, like I said, there's just 0 point at this point to use Guardian stuff. Unless you just want to do it. It's just a flex thing at this point, because getting the materials for it's pretty hard. So if you're able to do it, then that's kind of a, flex your little muscle. Oh, yeah, I got in there. I did the thing, whatever. Nobody cares except you. And so, so you want to get in there. If you want to go get those crystal shard or the crystal Thargoid crystal shards or whatever, you can do those at a dead Titan. And there are 3 of them that are currently not toxic. So those are the best ones. You'll obviously have to fly around. Now this week you could still go in there with the caustic. The caustic's very low, but there's no reason to really do that because there's no other materials that are really necessary. And now I don't know where you get the crystal shards if you don't get them at the Dead Titans. I've not really heard it, but I know the player base is definitely, we're down with the path of least resistance, so we're always going to go where there's less chance of us getting beat up. And as long as you don't go too close to whatever's in there, sometimes there's a Medusa or a Basilisk or whatever. Just kind of stay away from them, especially if your name's Riddick, because you are not capable of killing those easily. It'd take a while if you try to kill them. But you can't. They don't really put Cyclopses in there. They take the bigger ones in there. So I don't think maybe I've seen a Cyclops. I don't even know, but I remember specifically fighting a Basilisk, and I've seen a Medusa because I still don't go really too close to the Medusas because they just really beat the holy bejesus out of your ship fast. So hey, you're getting down there. Yeah, oh yeah. You don't even have to run cold at the Dead Titans. There's no reason because there's other pilots there. There's AI pilots there as well, and they will engage the Titan or the interceptors for you. And you can now obviously if you want to kill it, you're going to have to help them. But if you want, you don't want that thing targeting you a whole lot, especially if it's a Medusa, because the Medusa does so much damage that if you have a ship that's capable of repairing itself, it's not bad, but you're going to be repairing yourself. And what you want to do anyway, it's easier if you get the interceptor interested in the AI pilots, then you can shoot it, without impunity, pretty much. Then, without getting hurt as bad. It's just if it turns to you, you need to boogie. You need to go and just kind of fly around. What I would do is just fly around my buddies, because all my buddies will shoot at it as I fly around. My AI buddies, they're not real buddies, right? You fly around them, or the other thing you can do too is fly right at the carcass of the Titan and go start zigging and zagging through the dead body parts, and that usually breaks his concentration too. So if you get into trouble, just do that and then sit as close as you can to one of the dead body parts and do your little repairs and all that stuff, and then you can go back out and engage, because he's not going anywhere. The AI has a really hard time killing anything bigger than a Cyclops on their own. So, you would have to go in there and at least pop the hearts and all that stuff. But you don't need a really specialized ship for dealing with dead Titans. You just need you probably want the scanner so you can see what kind of interceptor it is, unless you just know what they look like, how many hearts they have on them. And if you don't care, but when you have the scanner, at least you can see the hit points of the Titans or the interceptor, so you can see how much damage you need to do to it to finish it off. And then you need the just the regular enhanced pulse wave neutralizer. You don't need the big one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this. But I'll show you the one that I use. And I use a big ship, but I would use either that or I would just go in there with my crate. So I think this crate, and it's basically the same setup as a Spire, but you do not have to run cold. So don't worry about it if you're running a little hot, because the only thing that's going to come after you in there is either one interceptor usually. I've never seen more than one, or it's going to be the scythes, because they're in there. If you start picking up bodies to rescue, the scythes will come after you at that point, and you'll hear them. It sounds like a sonar. So when you're in there, it'll go, pooh, whatever. I don't even have a sonar noise in my sound effects. But you hear the noise, and then it'll say scan detected in your ship cockpit if you get it. This is the ship I use for pretty much everything. This is the skin that you get for killing up 3 Titans. This is the one you'll get. I didn't even see, was there a skin? They didn't even say what the skin was. What the hell's the new skin? They didn't even say. Well, the decals are in. I don't know about the skin. We'll have to see. I don't know what skin was for the... maybe it's in the... I don't know. There might be an update coming out for that. This was a forum post, and then they tweeted that. But it doesn't seem to say what the skin was for this round. So if it's a good skin, I'll put it on whatever ship it comes for. In any event, so you could use your crate. Crate is a great ship for doing a lot of stuff, man. They just have it's so versatile, and it's got a lot of firepower. As you can see, this thing's got 3 multi-cannons on it. That will shred scouts all day long. It'll also hurt scythes pretty well. I got to 2 beam lasers. Don't need them really. But beam lasers, these 2 Ds will actually kill a scout. It'll just take a month of Sundays. But you can use these, get the scout interested in you, and then you can just blast it to smithereens with the 3. These are the pre-engineered version. So I guess that's Sirius, I think, did those. It's either Sirius or Azimuth. I can't remember. I get them confused. So this is the regular shutdown field neutralizer, and this is the advanced, enhanced Xeno scanner. The dead Titans don't have the barrier, so you don't have to go through the barrier. So you can just use a regular field shutdown, and that's only if you annoy the whatever interceptors in there enough to get it to do its pulse wave. And then, I have a couple caustic sink launchers, but realistically, you don't even need those for this place. You could put heat sink launchers if you're going to use bigger weapons or something. The caustic sink launchers, if anything, I would say 1, because you only need it if the scouts get a hold of you. And I don't even remember very much if there's a lot of scouts that patrol during the graveyard stage, which is like the 3rd stage. We don't know. For all we know, these things are gonna go. Oh yeah, so yeah, you can carry materials. You don't in this ship. You're not gonna be able to carry a lot, but let me see if there's anything else. So yeah, this is just a basic setup. I even have an FCO drive on it, and the cargo. I have a 32, but you can. I think it might. Yeah, this one does not. But what I would take is either you could take a 32, and then I would come down and I would replace like a module package, probably module reinforcement, and put a 16 anti-corrosive cargo rack, anti-corrosive. And I don't remember how to unlock those, but you can get them. Once you get elite, you can go to the Shinrarta, or whatever the hell it's called, Founders World, and then you can get pretty much anything there. I don't remember. I know there's a way to unlock the level 1, level 2 through Palin, but I don't think he sells the 4. If I have Goss, I need caustic sink because Goss produce lots of heat. Yeah, see again, you built Goss cannons, which I have 0 clue why you did that. You don't need them. Realistically, you don't need them. You're not gonna be going solo, and unless you learn how to fly really, really good, you're just not gonna be doing the orbital cold orbiting. So if you're gonna do cold orbiting, if you're gonna run Goss, you might as well go cold orbit. You might as well go cold. Under 20. 23 would still be too high, because if you start orbiting these guys, you have to stay cold so they don't hit you, right? So if you start orbiting, you have to stay cold. But if you're just going in there for materials and you just want to do some runs, what I usually do is I'll go in there and I'll just strike the whatever it is. I'll get it scanned, and then I'll strike the hearts as they become available, and then I'll let the AI pilots get him to exert and all that stuff. That way I save a lot on ammo. And I think the shards, yeah, I don't know why you decided to go that route. You saw a video and thought, oh, that looks cool, but it's not. It's just a waste. Unless you're like a super veteran pilot that just like has nothing better to do. I'm not going to agree that yeah. Well, you might need it. You don't need a caustic sink, no. But you might want one just in case you don't want to have to burn off the caustic all the time. Because without the caustic sinks, it's not going to absorb anything. And with the what'd you call them? The Gauss. Even if you have the Gauss cannon, there's a way to set those up, and people do this where it just fires one at a time, and you just go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then that keeps your heat down. So you don't have to use heat sinks. I mean, it'd be nice if you get into trouble and you need them, fine. But you can also, if you just don't shoot them, you don't have to shoot them like, you don't have to get them like that. You just go pew, pew, every couple seconds. Doesn't get as hot. So that's a lot of the problem with a lot of people. They just want to go in there and just hold the fire button down. You don't do that with Thargoids. It just doesn't work out. No, it's yeah, it's fun looking, but it's very difficult. They're also fixed, so you have to aim and you have to fly around and dodge their bullets and do all this stuff. That's what I'm saying. You need to be a much better pilot to worry about those. You should have those AX. So if I was going to go to the Dead Titans, I would take out one of these module reinforcements because I'm not going to engage a whole lot of the Thargoids, so I may not lose my windshield right away. I would just take a 4, trade it out for a caustic, what's it called? Whatever kind of, let me see, I got some in here. Cargo racks, you need this. Anti-corrosion, that's what it's called. There's a 4. Yeah, see, so there's a 4E. I don't know if you have to unlock these or not, but you might. So that you might want to check out a video for just to make sure you get these. That's the biggest one you can get is a 4. Otherwise, I would just use a 5 and just leave the rest alone. But you have to have a 4. And the problem with the 4 is it only holds 16, which is okay. You can still do it, but it's just not, you know what I mean? I don't know. I like the 32, but, you know, you could put 2 of these 4Es in there and still get 32, but you're still going to end up losing a slot. So you're going to end up losing a slot either way. So, you know, you just need to make sure you're not carrying. If you carry too much caustic stuff, it'll let you know. But most of that stuff will stack or whatever. I think in most cases, if not, I don't remember if the shards, I think the shards are digital. So it's only going to be a problem if you pick up commodities in there. And I don't think the caustic shards are commodities. I think they're digital. Because you need those to buy the anti-guardian zone thing. Okay? So, yeah, those pilots though that you're watching in those videos, bro, they're really good pilots. I mean, really good. Like they probably got thousands and thousands of hours in the game. You know, I can do that stuff, but I do not have the patience to sit there and cold orbit something for an hour and a half. You know what I mean? I'm just not that guy, and I make a lot of mistakes when I'm flying, so I'm gonna end up, you know, getting into trouble and having to go run and repair and da-da-da-da-da. The best place I've seen, though, to engage with interceptors is the Dead Titan. Yeah. Well, I mean, what's your boost speed? If you want to escape, you don't have to escape per se, because like I told you before, you can fly to the carcass of the Titan and zoom around through it, okay, and get away that way. You don't have to, but if you want to outrun a Basilisk, you can't outrun a Medusa. Forget about it. Just if you want to outrun a Basilisk, I think you got to go like 525-ish in boost to even be able to pull away a little bit. Okay, so those things are hard to get away from, but they won't chase you very far. They also don't go very far away in the, at least from my experience, they don't go too far away from the Titan. That's kind of their number one job. They're really focused more on that. So as long as you keep running and you're getting away and you're not getting shot in the butt, you should be fine. But if you don't engage, you don't want to do a long engagement with anything higher than a Cyclops, because you're just going to get hurt. So what I do is I do strike runs. I don't know if you watched any PvP videos, but you know, basically the two pilots get lined up and then they go at each other like jousting. That's what I would do. Yeah, so 510, you're probably not you can't escape a Basilisk. So you're going to have to do one of those other tricks, like I said, if they get engaged with you. But realistically, if you're just going in there for materials, you don't need to engage the interceptor at all. It's fun to do it. I mean, I like doing it. I had a lot of fun doing that. But you don't need to. You don't need to engage that dude. So, somebody was talking smack in my comments the other day about my neck. I was like, what? I have a neck? Look at that thing. I can grab it. You can choke it. Look. Told him, I don't think Goids have those. So, yeah, there's a lot of little tricks you can do. But you got to be a better pilot, man. You just can't. There is no scenario. There is no gun with the exception of the shard cannon. The newer shard cannons, not the old ones. I don't know about the old ones. Actually, we should go do some. We should find an alert system and try to kill some Orthrus and see how my shard. I do have a ship with the 6 shard cannons, but they're the ones without the. They're the ones with the protection. So those would be great for Orthrus because Orthrus tear the shit up out of your Guardian tech. So yeah, it might be interesting to see that. I don't know how far they are away. Let me see. I'll see if I can find one on the map. Maybe we can go over there. Because I don't know what my boys are doing, but I think all my boys that came into the game and listened to me got their carriers already. So they both within one got it within a week, one got it within like 2. So and that's he's in Australia. So yeah, you don't want turreted anything, not on a crate. You just need the regular. I wouldn't even bother with. Don't even bother with the Guardian stuff. You don't need it. The only time you might there's only 2 places that the Guardian shard cannons are really cool. I mean, they can work at Spire sites if you get the older ones, but a lot of people like those plasma chargers, and I don't know if the plasma chargers have bullets or not. Maybe they charge. I don't know. I don't remember. Do I have any? I might have some, but I don't know where they're at. The plasma chargers might be the reason they might use those is, well, for a couple things. The plasma chargers, not the Gauss, but the Gauss is definitely out of the question. The plasma charger, though, I think may just use power. I don't remember. Let me see if I have one in here. I don't know if I kept them in here or not. That's the Gauss cannon. I think I have some plasma chargers. I just don't know where they're at. But I think the plasma chargers, I don't have the old. I haven't unlocked the older ones. But I might have unlocked the newer ones that are pre-engineered, if there is such a thing. I don't even remember. I've kind of moved away from the whole Guardian thing because it's just not worth it. And you can definitely still do everything with the provided weapons they give you. Those Sirius AX missile racks are almost as powerful as the Guardian shard cannon. Well, not the enhanced ones, but the other ones, I think they're about the same. Because the older ones have a giant spread on them, so when you shoot them, it looks like there's a shotgun blast, and all these little particles go all over. And where the newer ones, they fire in a really tight pattern, and that's just like a punch right in the face, man. Those things are awesome, but like I said, they only work in a couple situations. You can take them to an Orthrus, to a what's it called, alert system. You can take them there, but the Orthrus, when you're hitting on it, because you have to hit it while it's running. So unless you have a ship that goes super fast sideways, you kind of have to stay in the caustic wake, which sucks, but it works. And then you just ride it and go get it, and then but when you're done with one Orthrus, it's pretty much your guns are dead. So you have to go repair all your guns, and we don't want to do that. I try to make things easy for you guys so you don't have to feel like you're pressured to have this or that or the other thing. You just need the stuff they give you. There is some better options of the stuff you can get that are better, that are same, but better, or pre-engineered versions of those and all that, but you don't need all this Guardian tech and all that. It's just not worth it until you're a really, really good flyer. Yeah, I heard something about that, the fuel thing. I don't know. I don't have them. I don't think I have those. I do have some. I do think I have some plasma chargers, but I think that I have to look. Now you got my curiosity going. I think I have some. I just don't use them, and they're hard to fire. You have to hold the button, and then it's like half the time I miss. So it's like, yeah, screw that. Screw that noise. I'm not doing it. Let me see what this ship has on it. These are I got a couple storage ships. I just keep stuff. Just for the funsies. Okay, so this one's got a lot of stuff in it. Okay, nothing important. These are all see, these are all pre done. Now those are great. Let me try the other storage. Which one was this? This was 2, I think. So, yeah, 2. So let's go into 1, see if I put anything on 1. I don't remember if I did or not, because I kind of came in late, so I had to hurry up. Let's see what old storage 1 has on him. I don't... Yeah, if it takes bullets and you can change it to gas, I mean, that sounds okay, but half the time in Thargoid zones, you don't have... Your fuel's about dead anyway. You just got enough to get home. So I don't know if I would like that. I've been thinking about putting some fuel scoops back on some of these, especially with the places that I go. Oh, here we go. That's a Gauss. Don't want that. I tried those earlier today. No. So I do not have the shard cannons. I have 3 Gauss cannons, though. So there's that. But yeah, the Gauss cannons, I completely hate them. I feel like when you're firing a Gauss, it just... It doesn't even sound like a good gun, you know. At least the multi-cannons sound like they remind me of Battlestar Galactica. The new version of Battlestar Galactica, the way they make the same noise. It's great. All right, so let's go to the shipyard. Let's find, well, we can grab Reaper. Let's get Reaper out here. Let's see if we can find an alert system. Maybe I can go over and do some damage real quick in an alert. I gotta do a couple things here. One is I need to go to DCOH. And I need to see what's going on in here. Now, this will tell me that there are alert systems, but I don't know how far away they are. So, this one is, okay, so we don't want any 100%. We got a 59% here. It's probably sucky. That's why it's only 59%. Yeah, these guys are burning through these again. So, any of these alert systems are probably okay. Like this one, let me see how far away these are. So I might have to jump the carrier to even get over to one. Let's look at the galaxy map and see if there's anything nearby that's not done. Yeah, see, I don't even see any yellow. Oh, there's yellow. It's way back there. So let's find out how far away this one is. Let's see. Oh, he's not bad. We can make it there. And that one's not done? Okay. Well, hell. Well, target. No, I haven't been there before. Okay, that's a Thargoid alert. That's not far. Kitty cat's burning my ear. Don't want to wake the other one. Okay, the real one. She's a... Yeah, Elite is good. Well, in Battlestar Galactica, in Elite, it could be right in your earballs. But it's the same exact... Like the scouts make the same noises as the 4th of July. What was that first one? The one with Will Smith? Independence Day. They make the same noises as the Independence Day ships. So, yeah, it's a single jump, man. Are we serious? Let's go back one, see what we got. I don't know if I need any. I don't even know if I need any, but we can take some. Let's see what we got. See how many, we might have to remap it, but. We can go half. We're not gonna need this many. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll go 16. Screw it. We'll go the whole. We'll go all in. We'll go all in. I want to see if it changes the jumps. I'm going to go back here. And I found a system, 20491. That was recommended by DCO8, so it should be fine. And how many jumps is it now? Still says it's 1. I just want to make sure. Okay, it says it's fine, but I don't trust it. So I'm going to do it again. Or is that where I'm at? Okay, that's the right one, yeah. Just make sure it's still... Okay, it's still 1 jump. Good. Even with limpets. Sometimes if you don't put the limpets in first, then you'll... So we're going to go over and check out this alert system, see what we can do over there. You know, I made a meme on the Twitter about... You know, if they turn down the interdictions a little bit, nobody'd be really upset. Because getting interdicted, you know, 10 or more times, that's pretty excessive, even for Thargoids. That's just really bad. I guess, you know, I guess they could look at it different ways. But, I mean, you go in there, you're pretty much, a lot of times nowadays, it's a one-way trip, right? So you go in, you're not even going to make it home. You just got to go in there and do all the damage you can and then blow the ship to smithereens, call it good. All right, we're going in hot, boys. We're going to go over to this alert system, see what we're looking at here.
Speed restrictions have been lifted.
Yeah.
Best of luck, Commander.
So I'm really excited for that Type 8. I'm definitely going to have to buy one just because I got to see what it does because it looks really cool. I don't think I will buy the coiner version. Depending on, I don't know, let's see what's in it. If they buy, I don't like the, you know, 3-month early, blah, blah, blah. Because they keep doing that for every single one, and they're not going to make, they said they were going to do 4 ships by the end of the year, so, I mean, they're going to have to start pumping ships out pretty soon. So now we're in the alert system, right? So we have an SCO on this thing or not? I don't remember. Nope, no SCO on this one. Bummer. Should have put one on this. I don't think I wanted to deal with it. I didn't want to do the upgrade, but I probably should, because this is my alert system one. Okay, so now we're scanned. If we don't die, we'll be fine. Scanner?
Yes, Commander.
Ah, good. Now we should be able to find. And now the sun thing, I know somebody's going to say, well, you just go down to the sun and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but the sun only works if there's a population, and I don't like to figure out if there's a population, and I don't care. I'm just looking for anything obvious, because the alerts should be in this area. I'm not even seeing hardly anything out here. That's probably why it's not very far along, because it's not a super popular area. So let's just find out what is in here. What is this? Since we're sitting around, okay, that's carrier. Oh, there's carriers everywhere. Just carriers all over the place. So they're definitely moving in for the kill. So this is an alert. This might be a good system later. Yeah, these are all carriers. So I'm just popping them just to get them out of my hair. Yeah, hunting Orthrus is still hard. So I'm kind of bummed because the payout went down. So they're not going to be as lucrative to do as they once were. Where is this one? What are these things? Come on, you guys. Light up. Why are you not lighting up for me? Alright. Oh, there's one thing. What is that? Yeah, we can scan this whole system and get, you know, a little bit of cash for it. It says... Oh, wait. It started coming in. There it is. Might be like a plant. Holy criminy. Look at all that crap in here. I don't see... Yeah, these guys are being buttheads. Oh, look. Oh, here we go. Signal sources all day. I might have to go get my damn... Oh, these are freaking carriers all over the place. Look at all these carriers in here. More carriers than you can shake a stick at. There's a lot of carriers in here. Well, we just want them. I just want them off my radar, so... At least for now. Oops. Darn it. Now it says there's something else in here too. Metal-rich bodies. So there should be a planet in here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Aha! High metal content. Alright, good job. Okay, now we can go back one. What else do we got out here? I don't know where these signal sources are. They're not letting me into anything. It's got to be out by the other... There was another sun or something I saw. I'm not the greatest with this stuff. I'm kind of a... I just wanted to show me where shit is so I can go kill it. That'd be fun. That'd be awesome. Oh, that's a big one. What is that? Oh boy. Where is it? Well, you lit up. Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Oh, gas giant. Cool. Oh. So says there's stuff all over here. What is it? Aha. And I tried the combat zone this morning. I didn't do great. God, there's a lot of crap in here. Still not sure. Nothing else is lighting up. So it's not in here. Yeah, this zone must be kind of rough as far as finding the Orthrus. So that's kind of why I want to clear this, because then there won't be all that other crap on my radar. And I just can go look for what I want to look for. There we go. This is better now. Okay, there's something. Oh, another rocky body. This is a very planetary populated system here. And this is the best way outside of going to the beacon, which the beacon may work here, but I'm just, didn't do it. So I'm just going to do this instead because I can. There's a lot of damn planets over there. It's like the Federation of Planets. Planet of the Apes. A lot of Rockies. Rocky Top. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's more than one in here. Oh, there's at least one. It's a Rocky. What's this guy? Let the dog in. Let the dog in.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right away, Commander.
Oh, wait. Oh, is this another carrier? Oh. Well, that's not the one we're looking for. Well, at least we found something. Is there still a flash there? No. So what's down here? Nothing? Let's see if we go out one more. So there's, wherever these flashes are, you can try and figure out what it is. There it is. Oh, a bell cluster. Yay. There's a little faint guy over here. We just gotta see what he is. Oh, he might be a planet. Yep, he's a big gas giantess type thing. Oh my lord, you see how many flashes came in here? Oh, good lord. So many. This one's a pain in the ass. That's why nobody's scanning it. What are we looking for? There we go. There's a thing. Okay, there's a rocky body. What else is going on in here? Oh. Come on, what are you? Another big boy? Yep. Another big boy. Right there. Ooh, look at that guy. He's huge. He's huge. Okay, we still got more big bodies to go. Oh my lord, how much mercy. Did you see how many things are in here? Oh, that's over here, whatever these are. Okay. Oh, got some more stuff. Little bodies. Little rocky ones. Little rocky ones. Discovered already. How could they discover it before me? I don't think that's right. I think they should have left it for me to find it. And let's see what else we got. Okay, we got that. Yeah, Orthrus hunting ain't no joke, man. If you want to get, there's sometimes the systems are really fun to find stuff. This is not one of them, at least not yet. So, yeah. So sometimes they make them not come out very often. You know, you're out there for a month of Sundays looking for that stuff. And I'm one of the, I get pretty disenchanted after a while. You know, I don't care. There should be another. Oh. There might be even another one out of here. Nope. Okay, we're out of there. We're clearing this up. Man, this is a big system, bro. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Let's see. So now, what are we gonna go do now? Where are we at? We don't see. Oh, there's a flash over here. Yeah, this thing is hard to find the Orthrus in. That's why. No, but that's why it's not done. This one's gonna take a minute, and they may or may not even care about this one. I didn't really go over what the AXI said this week, but it's mostly, you know, a lot of stuff's cleared already because apparently there were people working on it from last week. So these guys are like doing preemptive strikes. There we go. But whilst we're here, I might as well get a little scanny. Come on, where are you? You're not down there. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Those are signal sources. Well, okay. See, once you get most of this cleared, it'll stay cleared, and then you can. It'll be easier for us to find the Orthrus if they send one out, which they usually do. Aha! There's a looks like just a ton of carriers around that thing. There is. Boy, that planet's pretty popular. So there's probably a party time going on right there, boys and girls. Or that's where the Orthrus are. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a... I think I have enough materials to go ahead and do an SEO drive for this thing. I don't remember why I decided not to. Come on. Light it up. Come on. There he is. Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Okay, we got you. Got you now, man. Holy spuckets. Look at how many layers we're going to go through. Holy shizzbot. That's a lot. That one's far out, man. It's far out. I don't even remember what I'm trying to do now. What did I do? Oh, there we go. What did I do? Sometimes I don't remember what I was doing. Okay, here we go. Here's another thing over here. Yeah, this is not my forte, fellas. It's just not my thing. But I'm getting through it. I'm working my way through it. As much as I hate it. We might find an Orthrus today. We might not. We'll see. The other thing, this thing doesn't have a fuel scoop either. So having an SCO is kind of dangerous anyway. But we'll try it. We will try it. We will get an Orthrus out here. Now, of course, we could go to Spire sites and just farm them. But like I said, I think everybody's kind of not sure what's going to happen if we hit those Spire sites. And even though they say blah, 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 whatever, doesn't mean jack. Okay, that's not it. Is it over here? This guy? No, it's this one. Oh, here we go. I forget to look at the arrows. Oh boy, there's 3 things in here. Okay, we got another gas giant. We're getting some bucks. We're gonna get all the monies. Okay, oh, resource. See, now that's fine if you can see those. I wish those would just pop up in the conflict zone so you could see where the hell they are without having to scan everything. That would be nice because you can't. It's really hard to scan in those systems. So. Yeah, because I tried that this morning and this wasn't working out for me. I asked myself, how's that working out for you? And the answer was not good. Come on, guys. Where are you at? It's one of you guys. Come here. All right, come here. Where you are. All right. Oh, God, this thing's got tons of planets in it, man. Jesus. This thing is like planet rich. Yeah, we'll find it. Find it. We're looking. We're looking. Looking. Rawhide. Hey, this is part of the fun, guys. Just keep that in mind when you're thinking about things in life. Just remember, it's all part of the fun. That's not it either. Still even haven't even found an Orthrus. These guys are hiding them good. Now they dropped the price and they're hiding them better? Huh. What kind of crap is that? You know, I don't mind if we go to invasion. I like invasions better. But the incentive to go find Orthrus is much lower now. But some of these guys, I mean, most people that do this stuff are not, they don't need money. I mean, I got a 30 billion-ish something, you know, ridiculous amount of money. Just doesn't matter. So I just do it for the funsies. You also get reputation and stuff, you know. Obviously, the Pilots Federation is going to be super happy if you're out there defending the galaxy. And, you know, I like to keep my boys happy. All right, where we got to go now? There's an inner ring here. Did I go through? Oh, here's something. Something hidden. Aha. Oh. Okay. He's not good. Oh, wait, is this more? How many freaking carriers are out here? Maybe that's why I can't find any Orthrus. There's like every commander on the planet's out. Or in the galaxy. I'm looking for flashies. Need more flashies. Flashies? Flashies? Hello, flashies. I need more flashies. I need more flashies. I don't see any. Oh, wait. I saw one over here. This is just going to be another carrier or something. You guys could, like, calm down the number of carriers you bring into a place. It's really hard to find stuff. Now, what are these? Now that's weird. So it's going to be one of these. Okay, here we go. There we go. And then there should be a couple of bodies in here. Dead bodies. Haha. Get it? See what I did there? That was funny. Guys, you're not laughing. Oh well. I got my own cheering squad. Thank you, cheering squad. Alright, so what else is going on in here? Alright, we're still looking. This is why I don't like doing this stuff. Okay. I mean, it just depends. I mean, today I don't mind, but a lot of times I'll only go to places I know I can get some results. Because especially when you're streaming, it's a little rough to not get results, ever. Alright, get that. What's in here? Something up here. What is it? Another icy body? Can you believe it? There are just freaking carriers everywhere in this place, man. This place is sick. Interesting. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
No. No. Scanner.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Thanks for doing that. That was awesome. Thank you for taking me out of that. Appreciate it. Not very much, though. So there's the thing. Wait. Oh. There's something here. What's in here? I missed a thing, too. I missed another scan of something. I'm not seeing hardly
Designation,
anything
Alex.
for
My neural
signal
network is
sources
designed
out here.
specifically for combat. My origin and build information are classified. I am unique, one of a kind, efficient, logical,
Oh, there's a signal source.
flawless.
That's still not one. See, now we're out of like those, so we probably won't find any Orthrus in here, even though there should be. So I don't know what else you do if you can't find them. I wonder if there's in an alert system, if there's we should go look and see if there's any missions. I wonder, I don't know, I've never seen any, but there should be. I mean, in an alert system, you'd think they would give you a mission to kill, you know, a certain number of Orthrus. That would kind of make up for the fact that they don't have. That would make up for the fact that their price went down, because that would at least give you more, you know, incentive to go do more stuff, right? Okay, so I think I got all the big giant bodies. So we're looking. What are we looking for here? Okay. What are you? Another? God dang! There's so many damn freaking planets in this fucking system, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what was this one here? Oh, another one. Well, we're getting closer. This is why nobody's here. Nobody's this one. That's why this one's not finished, because it's just there's the signal sources for Orthrus aren't even showing up. There are none right now, like 0. And they're hard to find. That's the wrong way. What's in here? 1? 1. You made me go down that many layers for 1. Okay, what's over here? 2 more over here. Okay, there's another one. What are we at? We're at 98%, boys.
System scan.
Ooh, we made it. Only took our entire life. Now, this is concentrated. Don't know if that's... Well, don't know which way they are. It says up. Not sure if that's what that means or not. Let's go up. See what happens. Does it change direction when we go up? 'Cause eventually we'll run out of... I don't know. I kind of want to know what those are. I don't see the flashes. I'm looking for flashes. Flashes of light. Go check it out. Yeah, it doesn't seem to change direction on the arrows. It says they're somewhere, but I don't see them. Yeah, that's 100% why this system's not been handled. Because this is wrecked. Because usually by this time they cleared. I mean, you see how many things they've already cleared this week. It's a whole list. Not seeing anything yet. And I've been around this system 15 times now. I don't know where these concentrated. It's got to be super dim. Something that my little old eyeballs don't see. Because I'm not seeing jack. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in a place like this. Or whatever. A place like this one. There's not even a dim. I'm not even seeing the dims. If that's just carriers, I don't care about them, but... Oh, wait, a new signal source popped up. That's in a good spot. Where is it? So if you come back to the system, you don't have to rescan all the planets like these. Combat aftermath. Nothing. I got nothing. That was my one signal source. Yeah, this place is a dead zone, man. You're not getting anything in here, so let's get out of this. See what's on this what's in the system, see if there's anything good. Is there a station at all? Okay, so there might be some landables on planet side. But I don't see any. Look at all these carriers in here. That's ridiculous. Alright, so... See, that's the other thing, too. Is it's hard to tell on the ground ones whether or not you can actually land there or not. But I have scanned them all, so... So I should be able to see planetary map. But now, what is that? Well, it does have docking, commodities, refuel, repair, restocking, outfitting, shipyard, crew line, auto dock, tuning. It's got a few things. I mean, we could definitely go there if we wanted. And see if I kind of want to just see if there's any missions. I don't think there is, but I'd love to see it. Or there might be missions for other systems. I don't know. Let's go take a look. Something to do, right? We don't have an SCO. I need to put an SCO on this thing. We will get to that. We will get to an SCO. We'll do it. I don't know. I think I might have enough materials. Then I'd have to jump his ass all the way over to Felicity. Ugh. She looks like her body looks like it wore out 15 heads. Or her head looks like it wore out 15 bodies. One of the two, but she's not pretty. And I'm just saying that because she's AI. I wouldn't say that about a human. Just so you know. In case you're wondering. I'm kind of crazy. Never know. You can never tell with me. Alright, we're going in hot, boys. I'm going slow. I'm not used to this no SEO having. The sacrifices. It's so barbaric. It's so old school. Alright, let's go check this out. Let's see what's going on in here. I don't know. There's a lot of things I just don't check because I don't. Like I said, I don't understand everything about the Thargoid War. I just like to go pew pew the hell out of them. That's what I love to do. So I'm supposedly able to get on this planet. Most people don't like the ground landing stuff. It is a little tricky, but once you get used to it, or at least more used to it, it really depends too on the planet, because some of them got really bad gravity, and it's really hard to keep your ship from not bouncing off the ground. Alright, we're coming in hot. I'm going to slow it down just a smidge. As suspected. It's on the other side of the planet. Because they couldn't put it in the sun for us. They had to put it in the dark. Yeah, well, maybe we're kind of on the cusp there. We'll come in, we'll see what's going on. See if there's anything to pick up here that's worthwhile, that we can actually handle. Because this ship is made for Orthrus hunting. It's an Orthrus hunter. It ain't made for much else. I always give my ships one job. That way I can have as many ships as I want, and I don't gotta switch out stuff as much. Some of them I switch out stuff just for the funsies. Yeah, we should be okay. It's engaged, guys. Coming in really fast here. Look at that. Come on, don't let it go down too far. I try to keep it up a little higher, because sometimes if it picks up inertia and you get caught any kind of gravity whatsoever, it will just suck your ship down, and then it'll make you have to boost 5,000 times to get to the destination, or you have to jump back out, jump back in. Yeah, I wasn't so sure if I wanted an SEO on this one, but if I'm going to do any Orthrus hunting, I'm going to need the SEO drive, because that way I can get there faster. Even though this place is obviously not very friendly as far as giving up the Orthrus. And I'm not so sure that taking a mission will even help. But, I mean, you might be able to take an Orthrus mission if there is such a thing. If there's not, they should put them in, because those would be more, like I said, that would be more incentive for people to go Orthrus hunting. It's like right now I can tell everybody probably that's watching right now is probably like, yeah, this takes forever. It's like, you ain't kidding, bro.
Delay Foxtrot Echo 1. It's good to have you with us, Commander. Please submit a docking request before landing.
Alright, we'll do it. I love these things. Like I said, I wish that Frontier would build out at least, a handful of planets that people could go to, and like it could be like a, shopping mall, marketplace where you could trade stuff with each other, or whatever, shoot each other in the face, doesn't matter, but just a place where people can congregate. Because like right now, everybody just kind of makes up. There's certain places you can go to get into fights. You have to be kind of deep into the weeds. You got to be a pretty high up commander to really figure all that out, figure out where you want to go hang out, whether you want to, some people just like to dogfight, and that's fine, but I mean, I'd like a place where like commanders could get out, and then it would inspire people to buy, like if they actually put out some outfits that are worth showing off, then people would buy those outfits so that they could go to places like the mall or whatever they want to call it,
Docking complete.
and just show people stuff. You got to have funnels. It's called butt funnels, guys. You got to get butt funnels in this game, so we all go to the same place. I mean, AXI kind of does it with calling out where to fight and stuff, but let's see what we got on the mission board here. I don't know that it's going to be anything exciting, but we can refuel here, right? At least we can refuel. Oh, we can't even refuel here. says I'm at maximum. That's an error. 'Cause, oh, maybe I am. Did I just refuel automatically? That can't be right. Anyway, maybe I did it. I mean, because yeah. Okay, so let's go to the mission board. So there's a mission board, but there's no community goals, no nothing. So let's see. And there's no, oh, there's Thargoid stuff. Ooh. See what they got. 61 scouts. I just want to see if there's any Orthrus ones. Cyclops scouts. Cyclops are fun, but they're not here. You mostly get those at invasions and stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to take anything here for that. That's interesting. Transportation. What can you transport? Bulk supply. You can take stuff somewhere. This isn't that kind of ship either. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of this. I just wanted to see what it had. Okay. Oh, okay. So you can do evacuations here. Interesting. I don't really have an evacuation type ship, but who knows? Maybe that new Type 8 will be the one that inspires me to rescue people. I don't really rescue people too much. All right, so we're gonna go out one more time. Really need an SCO. I'm gonna have to try to SCO this thing, especially if I'm gonna do ground landing with it. Because if you're gonna go hunt Orthrus, you need the thing for the signal sources to get there faster.
When exiting the port.
Now we're just gonna go up. You go up to 90 degrees ish, so it flips roughly, and you get out of the way there, out of the thing. See, look at that. I was almost correct. I just wasn't straight. There we go. I mean, correctly aligned. Okay. So we're gonna go out, and we'll take one more look as soon as we get out a little bit. See if I had the SCO now. Once we get out, I think that was what the red. Okay, so my ship is in crimson, but on the scanner you can see the red, and eventually that should start going away, and that's when you can typically hit the SCO. But I think they changed it a little bit so you kind of stay mass locked a little longer. Maybe this one doesn't do it. It does it on the orange, on the standard setup. There it goes, see? The red just went away. And right there is where you could hit the SCO and be like, whoosh, and get out there real fast. Otherwise, you just gotta wait for it. Which, ain't nobody got time for that. Now you just get away from the planet a little bit so you can go back into scanner mode, and we'll see if there's anything to do. If not, we will vacate this premises. Alright, scanner. Scanner.
Affirmative.
Ah, there are some signal sources. Let's see if we can find them.
Even if you hate me, I'm the only friend you have in the world.
You're not kidding, Parrot. That's a true statement from the Parrot. Oh, there's a thing there. What is this one? You an Orthrus? No. Is that the only one? No, there's more. But wait, there's more. I still didn't find them other two. But I don't need them. Alright, 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 alright. See, that happens too. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Alright, so. Alright. Let's go. Aha! Thing in here. Sounds like an AX combat. Refugee convoy. I was close. Okay, get out of that. I think this joystick's almost done. I hate having to buy another one. $200 a pop, man. Almost makes you want to start driving with a controller. That's AX combat. Where are you? You in Orthrus? Did he go to the right place? Yeah, that's signatures. 4, medium. Okay, I'm not seeing them, guys. Where the hell is Orthrus? Alright. Alright. Come on, let me out. Let me... Yeah, we're done with this place. I'm not sitting here all damn day. Yeah, some of them are like that. Some of them you just find them right away. Some of them don't. Or you get them for a little while and then they go away or something. See, I took all that stuff and didn't even need it. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to put an SCO drive on this thing. This thing is terrible, but I don't know if I can engineer it all the way. I think we can. At least up to the point where it gets the mass manager. Now, I don't know. The mass manager is okay, but I mean, most people use that. But, you know, there might be some instances where the fast reboot sequence might be okay. But since the glaives aren't shutting us down... Oh, knock on wood. For the devs put in more stuff to jack us up, because they are gonna jack with us. They already said that. Don't get complacent, because the Thargoids aren't just sitting around letting this stuff happen, but they're really slow to respond if they're not. I mean, we already killed half of them, but maybe the last half will be different. I don't know. I kind of want to find out what the ship skin was, if there was one. I'm sure there was. There should be. I'll have to see if they have an update for that. Because I didn't see one. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's going to be a whole month. We got to wait to find out more about that ship, and then God only knows when they're going to... They're probably not going to release it till August. So we're probably looking at 2 months, because they're not going to release it. They're going to want everybody to run out and buy the Mark II Python. And I don't know if they're going to... how much time they're going to... Well, but I guess by then, though, it won't be necessary unless you want a pre-engineered version. You can buy it with credits, which I already bought one with credits. I just haven't worked on it yet. But I probably will pretty soon. Alright, well, it was epic fail on the searching for stuff in that sector, which was...
Your docking computer is in control.
Let's see. Was it this one? Might have been this one. Well, it is at 68%. Where did we go? We went somewhere. Yeah, the 20491. I bet you that's the one. Oh, it's by Indra. Oh, I like that they have that. I didn't even realize that. So by Indra. Yeah, so that one must be really hard to kill, because it's only at 90%. This is another Indra.
Greetings, Commander.
5%. So all these 5%, I bet you they're just really hard to do. So I'm probably not going to get involved right now. Not with that. Oops. Oopsies. Okay, there's my gas. Alright, so let me look at this. I need that.
Opening hailing frequencies.
What? Don't you open anything. You just close those frequencies. I don't want to hail nobody. So I may use this some more. I definitely know I need an SEO on it. Now that I remember what it's for. It's like, yeah, we're going to need that if we find Orthrus, which are obviously, they're hiding well right now. So I know I have another one. I think we can engineer most of that right now. Pretty sure. Let's do it. See what we got. Select. Oh, well, we got enough of those. Yep, that's the right one. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start tuning this guy up. He's going to get a tune. He's going to get a tuning right now. You guys ever tune these up? 3. Pretty sure I had enough to at least do one more. And then we could fly her over to Felicity and get him up. I think. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get through 4 at least. Oh, I went too far. Okay, we got 4 chances. We're not gonna make it. More chem manis. All right, that's okay. At least get her started. We're getting her started, and then she'll be fine. We'll have to go get some more chemical manipulators. Probably data mine wiki. Just depends. This is where they screw you. So they screw you on this last little bit. So I might need like 2 more of those and like 2 more chem manis. Maybe 2, but it'd probably be 4, knowing my luck. So if I need chem, I'm going to put that on my list. I need chem manis. Manny. And data mine wakes. Now we could, if we have the parts, we could just go out and get all the stuff. Try to get all the stuff. I think I have enough to trade for some of this stuff, but yeah. And then, yeah, we're good. So, yeah. So that's it, guys. That's all I got for this time, I think. We're going to go ahead. I might do a longer one tomorrow. I just wanted to get that information out there, let you guys know what's going on. I'm not happy with the Spire site, with the alert systems right now, because they're not, at least that one that we went to was not lucrative. So we made no money for our efforts today. That being said, Commanders, don't forget to follow me on any of these platforms. If you want to help support the channel, please go to my Patreon. I have not released artwork this month yet, though. Or, I mean, for June. So I'll probably make something up and get it out there. And for you guys, and anything else I come up with for you guys. Don't forget, I'll be around tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet. Probably about the same bat time, about noonish my time. So 6 p.m. in UK, right? So check it out for that. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. Take care of yourselves. 07 Command.